One of our goals with Peaceful Planet Foundation and with this retreat is to expand our definition of health. When someone says the word healthy, we want you all to think more than just physical health. We talked at the beginning of the retreat about holistic wellness. To us, holistic wellness means experiencing health and wellness at the physical level, emotional level, and also at the spiritual level. Being healthy in mind, body, and spirit. We're not completely or holistically healthy until we include spiritual health. Now you may be wondering, what is spiritual health? Attaining health at a spiritual level means being connected to our own true self, being connected to other individuals, being connected to our community, being connected to the earth, and really being connected to the whole cosmos. Despite what our senses tell us, at the root level, we are not separate creatures. Modern science tells us that our body is an ecosystem. On our physical body, there are more bacteria, fungi, and viruses than there are human cells. They literally outnumber us by more than 10 to 1. We're just now learning that the bacteria in our gut produce important compounds that keep us healthy for our physical health and mental health. And all these different microorganisms are just as important to our health as our own cells. We know from quantum mechanics, when two light particles or photons are created simultaneously, for example, when you shine a light beam on a particular type of crystal, these two particles are linked, or to use the physics term, they're entangled, such that the behavior of one particle is affected by the other. And these particles, in theory, can be at opposite ends of the universe, yet still they behave as if they're connected. If you affect one particle, the other particle is affected. This is yet another beautiful example in nature, which reminds us again that at the fundamental level, everything is linked. The point I would like to make that in nature, everything is connected. Everything is part of something, and that we are part of nature. We're connected to each other and everything in our cosmos. We are not isolated beings. We cannot be truly healthy and happy until we discover this connection, discover this unity. Biology tells us we're not separate creatures. Quantum physics tells us we're inextricably linked. Spiritual traditions from around the globe speak of this connection. At the intellectual level, I can understand that at some fundamental level, we're all connected, that I'm connected to you and everyone's connected to each other, and that everything is part of nature. But I don't know this at the experiential level, at the actual level. It's just an intellectual understanding. So in many ways, I'm not qualified to talk to you about this unity or connection. But this is my inward journey to find this connection, to feel it in my bones. And it's also an outward journey through this nonprofit to foster health, awareness, and connection. And I know there are many tools and many ways we can experience this connection, but I have personal experience with one tool that I know works, and that tool is mindfulness. Through mindfulness, I've gotten temporary glimpses of this connection. And this is the main reason that we work in schools, communities, and other places to spread the tools and techniques of mindfulness, such as yoga and meditation. What happens when we find that connection with our own true self, with other human beings, with other creatures on this planet, with all of creation? We find harmony. Then love and compassion are just byproducts of this unity, this harmony. When our body is in harmony with our mind, we make decisions that are healthy and compassionate to our own body. On the other hand, when our mind and body are not in harmony, we have difficulty adopting a healthier lifestyle. At a societal level, when we have isolation, separateness, non-connection, we have competition, greed, winners and losers, domination, even exploitation. I would like to share this one metaphor with you. No doubt you've seen it before. We are but one branch on this tree of life, and we're so busy cutting down all the other branches of this tree so that we can make our lives better, so we can have more wealth, more health, and all the time we're forgetting that we're part of something much grander. I ask all of you to join me on this spiritual journey. They'll give you more than just physical health. It will heal and transform your body, mind, and spirit, and transform our world into something we all want, a healthy, peaceful, and compassionate planet where there's room for all creatures to thrive and be truly happy and healthy. I know a lot of you may be thinking that this is impossible, just not practical. I just want to remind you from a quote from Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it is done. In the end, it's not about the goal, it's about the journey. It's about the quest. Perhaps this African proverb says it best. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I invite all of you to be my friend and companion on this inner quest and outer journey that will heal and transform us and the world around us. Thank you so much for being such a kind audience today, and thank you so much for spending your valuable time here with us. From all of us at Peaceful Planet, I wish you peace, health, and wellness. Thank you.